What is going on, everyone? This is NinjaGeek here, and welcome back to another Overwatch video. In this video, I want to discuss the new hero that will be coming to Overwatch. It could be out by the time you're watching this, but, it all depends on when you're watching it. But Ana Amari is her name, the mother of PHARAH herself, and I was amazed when I heard out that information. She has an amazing storyline, but I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go over her storyline, because I just love the lore of Overwatch and all that. But I don't want to get too much into that in this video because I want to talk about her abilities, I think, because that's what more people are going to be interested in. So of course we know that she is a support hero, and I feel that this was needed because there wasn't a lot of people in the support compared to the other categories. There was more tanks, especially more offensive heroes, So I feel like adding a hero to the support category was very, very well done on Blizzard's part to kind of balance everything out. But her rifle, actually, like her first weapon, her only main weapon, is called the Biotic rifle. It looks sort of like Widowmaker Sniper, except it can shoot darts that heal your teammates. So no matter how far away they are, as long as you hit them, you will heal them, and it does damage to, of course, the enemies. So it's kind of like a two-way sniper that I guess if you just shoot the enemies, it will just, kill them or, do damage to them like Widowmaker Sniper. However, if you do that to a teammate, it will obviously heal them. She also has an ability that's called Sleep Dart, and with this ability, you can fire your sidearm, and it will render the enemy useless, so they'll just be asleep. They can't do anything. It's sort of, I guess, like McCree's stun, except that I think it lasts maybe for a little bit longer, but it also knocks them back too. It's not like it just stuns them, it knocks them back to sleep. And if they are damaged, though, they will rouse from that state. So it's not like they're going to stay there forever. If they're damaged, then that's it. They're going to be awakened. So the next ability is called the Biotic Grenade, which this one is a big one because as well as you can shoot your sniper, you could also, I guess, hip-fire this sniper too, because I've seen gameplay of it. You can hip-fire the sniper and do damage or heal your teammates. You don't always have to be aimed down sights, but the Biotic Grenade will allow you to do the same thing. It will deal damage to enemies or heal your teammates depending on where you throw it. So if your teammate needs health, you can just toss this thing out and you will heal them or do damage to an enemy. That will also, at the same time, if a teammate is near it or an enemy is near it, it will do both, dealing damage to the enemy and heal the teammate, which is very cool. I'm assuming that if you throw it at one person and it hits one person, it's only going to affect one person, but if you throw it and it hits the middle, I don't know what the range on it is. It doesn't really go into that, and I haven't really seen that, but well, of course, we're going to get more into that when I can get some gameplay of it. And her ultimate ability is called the Nano boost, and this basically gives your teammates a little bit of a boost, so it, of course, by the name of the ultimate, but it will allow them to deal more damage, move faster, and take less damage from the enemy attacks. So this seems like a very powerful, I guess, ultimate ability. It sort of is like Mercy's damage dealer, except with the fact that it's just more effective, I guess. So I guess they are trying to combat Mercy's stuff with her, and of course, since she is a support character, I think that all of these abilities are great. I don't think one is going to be overpowered, and I feel like I was worried when they first announced that they were going to have new heroes within the game, and I was like, well, I don't know how they're going to be able to balance that with the other ones. Are their abilities going to be so far underpowered, or are they going to be too overpowered? Because right now the game is perfectly fine where it is in terms of lots of balancing. I mean, of course, little minor issues, but overall, the balancing is excellent within Overwatch, and I didn't know how that was going to affect, but seeing these abilities and seeing the actual gameplay of what she is, I think that this ultimate and all of her abilities make perfect sense, and they're not really copying anybody else. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see what I was. It's not like she's taking and copying everything else. Of course, she's a support, so she can do healing, but it's just some cool things here. Ana Amari coming to Overwatch. I don't know when, but she's in the PTR right now, so you can play as her in the PTR. And so, I assume that everyone's just going to be playing as her when this officially releases. Every single person's going to pick her, which is going to be hard to get some gameplay because it's going to be 6v6 Ana Amari's, which is going to be pretty annoying, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I'm glad about this information. Links below to the website that I use to get all this information from, and the trailers and everything about Ana Amari herself. and I'll catch you guys in another Overwatch video and more videos to come. This is NinjaGeek. I'm out. And peace.